Afternoon, fellow pipers. Mark back again, smoking the you-know-what pipe with the you-know-what blend. This morning I said this blend, I could taste the spices in this blend. I've been doing a bit of delving on the World Wide Web to find out a little bit more about this blend. I can see I got a pretty full jar of it. I've got no other tins, so I must have bought a couple of boxes. Sorry, I must have bought a couple of tins and put it in the jar. Now this 1792 flake tobacco, like this, very dark, as Kentucky is anyway. It's Kentucky and Virginia tobacco. Now, as you guys know, Kentucky starts out as burley, and obviously the process of it turns it into Kentucky. Now the taste you're getting, especially with this, it's classed as an English. I'm not really getting even though you're supposed to get some with this Tonkin bean. It's not Tonquin as in Tonquin, it's actually Tonka as in Tonka the toys. It's a Tonka bean, which comes mainly from northeastern, the northern side of South America. So you're talking Venezuela, Guyana, bloody Brazil, you know, in South American, but northern part of South America. Anyway, apparently this Tonka bean gives it that unique, weird sort of taste. Like I said, I'm very hardly ever touch this stuff. I've just seen Piper Davis put a very large order of this in. Looks like he's got about 20 tins. He's got to order what's come in. Really, I wish we could order that much. Anyway. It is a strong tobacco, no doubt about that. And I have got a filter in this, so I don't think I'll be able to smoke it without a filter. Well, not yet anyway. Now apparently these Tonka beans are actually used in cooking. You sort of you grate them like a nutmeg, and that's how you use it in the cooking. You know, you add it to your whatever you want to put it in your cooking. It's supposed to give flavors of vanilla, almond, and other nuts, spices of clove and cinnamon, but they also use it in perfume apparently, and whiskies. Use it in whiskies to, any spiced whiskies or something, they use it in that. So yeah, some weird sort of uses for this this bean. And apparently, according to me notes, they use it in some cognacs as well. So it's a weird concept, this Tonka bean. So Tonka, not Tonquin. So I've been looking it up, I've been checking it. It is actually called Tonquin. So I'm now checking on some of the videos as well on 1792 flake. come across Brian Beans 316. He had some that's been well aged, you know, when you open the tin, as only beans can open the tin. You know, it was rusty on the lip, on the inside lip of the tin. Some very well matured flake in there, and he was smoking it in a 1962 Dunhill pipe. I thought, oh, birth year pipe. So Brian, if you ever come to sell that pipe, I did put a message on the video. I think the video was about a year old. 1962 Dunhill pipe. I haven't got a Dunhill pipe. Too bloody expensive. Well, plus I don't know what you guys think. I think Dunhills are overpriced, and I don't think there's anything new pipes will be coming out. But, well, from what I've seen, well, don't look as good as the older pipes, if you know what I mean. I mean, if you have a look at what Beans has got, that rustication, lovely pipe. But that's just my thoughts, you know. And there's yeah, so I just having a bit of a waffle. Not done much. Well, actually, to tell you the truth, I've done nothing since this morning's video. Just had a bit of breakfast and a drink or two. Like I said, I've rubbed all this out, what I had in here, because I said it was all flake. And it's a hard tobacco. I feel it's hard to rub out this tobacco. I mean, it's a bit, you know, it's dry, so I thought I would have, doesn't need any drying, you know. The one Beans had, even after whatever number of years it was he's had it for, he said it was still a bit damp. But this is dry. I thought it'd be easier to rub out with being a bit drier, so it did take a bit of doing to rub it out. I was going to put it in my little grinder, but you just can't get enough in them grinders. I just wondered if it'd work in a food processor to cut your flakes up quicker. Take a few seconds, wouldn't it? Would it just mash it up? I don't know. Weird thoughts we sometimes have. Don't worry, the food processor we have is mine. We just don't use it for cooking. It's certainly a weird tasting tobacco, this. It's certainly not recommended for the newbies, you know. It is a strong tobacco. It does have a high nicotine content. I'm trying to see what else I get out of it. Like I said, I got the spices this morning. You can taste the spices in it. Apparently, this tonka bean, is banned in America, because it's some of these things what the food agencies ban for, because it's got a certain chemical or whatever it is in the bloody nut. You know, it's like I suppose it's like a thick almond, if you think about it. You know, it's a dark nut, you know, a dark brown nut, you know, wrinkly. So imagine sort of the size of an almond and then plump it up a little bit. So that's what they look like. I just thought I'd make a bit of an interesting thing to do to check out this morning. Yeah, so I don't know what I'm going to be doing this afternoon. I might just take it, just like I said, keep it. Like I said, I've been working on the garden the last few days, me and the missus. I might go and do some painting in the house. Interesting stuff. I got the old hash on because I never done a video yesterday. Yeah, it's certainly something different if you're not used to it. It's starting to get man to think about this hard, guys. I think for me, clove. You just get a little bit of clove on a spiciness on the tongue. I mean, my palate's not brilliant, but yeah, I think you do get that clove and cinnamon, definitely. Might have a cigar later, I think. Might replace one of our toilet seats, which has gone a bit, you know, these standard white toilet seats you buy, after a while they go a bit manky and don't they look a bit of a mess. So we've actually got one of these ones that's got like a print on it. So it's got like a beachy sort of effect, you know, and then like a well, not like in beach as in sea and beach, sort of like beach, light coloured sand, and there's a starfish on it and stuff like that. So we put them in both of the bathrooms. So yeah, it's like sort of like a light brown, sort of biscuity sort of colours on them. We'll change the other one. We've got one upstairs, one downstairs. The main bathroom, where our bathtub is, and shower, is upstairs. The one downstairs, next to the kitchen, is just a water closet, you know, with a sink. We use that to hang our coats and stuff up, and a lot of our stuff for the dogs is in there, you know, a lot of dog food. And I've got a lot of boxes where I've got a big box in one of them 9-litre tubs, what I use for my tupperdoors. I use that for mixing tobaccos and stuff. That's what I put it in. I just dump everything in there and mix it in one of them. Plus I've got my cigar boxes. Empty cigar boxes, as you see, in there. few other bits and pieces just to keep them out of the way, you know. Like I said, we've only got a small house, so it's space is very limited. It's a pity because we've had we're looking at, I said we're looking at a shed. We've been trying to contact somebody to go in the shed, and we sent a couple of messages and they just stopped replying no more, you know. I don't know whether it's to change their mind or don't want to sell it or just can't be bothered. Don't know. It's a good price, you know. We could do with the next to shed. Just to move some stuff around, get some stuff out me daughter's, well, not the ex-daughter, you know, she's moved out, my daughter's bedroom, which I'm going to be taking over. That'll become my man cave, whatever. We've decided that'll become the man cave in the workshop. A lot of work to do in there yet. What we're going to do outside next year, we're going to get a big pergola, you know, 4 foot by 4 foot pergola. If you ever see any Pat Monkey's Gally's videos, he's normally sitting in his pergola, and so we decided to get one of them instead, so we can enjoy the weather. But it's got side curtains on it, if you ever notice, and it's a metal one, and it's got the roof has got metal louver panels on it, so you can open them up and adjust them as you want. And then you've got rain channels, so when any rain goes down inside the legs and disperses through the legs, like. But the side curtains on it, excuse me, side curtains on it, actually it's like looking out the window, you know. You can see out like you can like look out your shed or something or whatever, and it's, you know, you can see it's bright, but you can't see in. It's like a secrecy screens, or what they call them, which looks you know, I didn't realise that, but you know, it was the first time I was asking, excuse me, apologise, bit of wind guys, so sorry about that. I was asking Gary about his and you know, so I thought, oh yeah, and then obviously she sent me the details over, so I've been looking at one of them for next year. And that would just be an area where me and the missus can sit out, or when we do get the nice weather, but we can sit out and enjoy ourselves a little bit, relax, you know. It's gone a bit dull from this morning. Sorry guys, just checking the time. It's gone a bit dull from this morning. It was a lot warmer this morning. It's gone a bit, you know, the sun's gone in now. You see, even though it's bright, the sun's gone in. It's gone a lot cooler. I think it's about 10 degrees cooler than what it was this morning. Very overcast now. Well, actually, it's hard to see any blue now. There's a load of blue this morning. It's just very, yeah, very overcast. A lot of clouds in the sky again. I wouldn't be surprised if we get some more rain this week. You know, either today, later on today or tomorrow. Mrs. is getting some extra work in at the hospital. She's not a nurse, she's a healthcare assistant, you know. But they get a lot of they do a lot of the work that the nurses would normally do, you know. But I mean, she just had 3 weeks off. This is her first one back after 3 weeks. She only does 3 or 4 days, but they've been pestering her, you know, to go in and all that because they're so short-staffed. think she's got 2 extra days next week, and then I think she's in 1 day next weekend, and then she's off for another week. It's just the way her holidays work, you know. And the kids will be off soon, won't they? So I might be asking her to do loads more overtime there, because obviously the nurses who've got young families and stuff like that, they'll be going away for their hollybobs when the schools break up. So she gets some more in, get some more extra pennies in for the household. Hopefully by then I'll be in work. I'll be back in work. Now, I don't know if you guys in America have noticed Paul Gilson's latest couple of videos. He's putting out, he's starting to do some restoration work. So if any of you guys are interested, go and check out his videos. And he said, you know, he shot himself in the foot a little bit, if you'd ask me, because I think his first video he said he was going to do it for free, as long as you cover the shipping. Same as, you know, if you want to say, if you wanted anything doing, you know, same with UK, if you wanted any doing, as long as you cover the shipping there and back, you do them free. And the reason why I say I think he shot himself in his foot, because then you got people who take them, you know, they'll take the wee a little bit, you know, and somebody did said, oh, I got 20 pipes I want doing. So Paul sort of hang on, ooh, you know, because you got to get these people who buy estate pipes and all that, and you know, and then all of a sudden someone comes along and says, I'll clean them up for you and I'll do all the dirty work for you while you go and make the profit on them. You know you're going to get them, aren't you? Yeah, so go and check out his video. I think he should be charging about anything between what, $10–20 a pipe. But I don't know what the exact prices are. Go and check Paul Gilson out. Paul Gilson on YouTube. And yeah, maybe contact him via his email. It has got his email address on the video. Go and check it out. And he's doing, yeah, I do think it's obviously at the end of the day he's got to pay for the you know, the commodities, as it was, you know, the cleaning equipment, stuff, whatever he uses. Plus it's his time, isn't it? As well, you know, it's not like a 5-minute job, is it? Just restoring pipes. A little bit of a wish him all well. I wish him well with that, because obviously Paul's a friend, like, you know, class another good friend. Always handy to get a little bit of extra coppers coming in your pocket somehow, isn't it, by doing a little sideline of some sort. Or it helps with tobacco or purchase of a pipe or something. And cost of living's going up all the time, isn't it, guys, you know. The wages seem to stay where they are. I think I can get used to this, will he? Like I said at first, that unusual tonkin or tonka. See, even I'm saying tonkin now. It's tonka, or tonka flavour. I don't think it's just the spices in there. It's a flavour you can't. It's something in there you can't put your finger on. I mean, if you guys haven't tried it, try it. You know, especially you smokers have been round a bit. You know, it's a like I said, it's a Dark Flake, Kentucky and Virginia. I've sent an email to Gwaith Hogarth to give me any more information about it, because I believe the Virginia is from Tanzania, if I'm correct. There's obviously there's different parts of Tanzania and different leaves, so I've asked them if they can give me any more information. I don't know whether they'd be willing to give me any of that or not, I don't know. Yeah, it's a weird it's a weird flavour. I think I get to like it. Obviously my balls aren't as big as Uncle Will used to smoke it without a filter. But he's been smoking, but as you know, Uncle Willie's been smoking years and years and years, not like me. You know, like I said, I've only been doing it over 3 years. So it's not bad. It's not bad. I think this will be a good winter blend. You know, if you fancy something a little bit more heavy hitting. I think it's a little bit. You know, I don't know. I don't really, like I said before, I don't really have a blend for winter or seasonal blends, as they call them. I just pick up whatever I fancy at the time. But I think this would be more of a, if you're into that saying, this would be more of a winter blend, I'd say. So obviously with the spices in it, bit more of a nick hit, gives you a bit more that warmer feeling inside. But if any of you guys got any advice on what to drink with this, you know, stick it in the bucket below, guys. You know, any comments, you know, please put it in the bucket. Hit that thumbs up. Yeah, it's you know, like I said, I don't know, I maybe a smug. Means about smoked about 10 grams of that tobacco. It's one of them ones I bought jarred up, and I mean, I didn't put a date on it because I can't remember when I bought it, to tell you the truth. But I think it's over. It's got to be well over a year old. I know that because there's no way I bought it last year. I should do a diary really of what I bought when I bought it, or even just put the date on. But some of the tobaccos I have, I can't say I've done it with every blend, you know, but for some reason I'm not put a date on this one. I mean, I found a jar the other day, an aromatic, no idea what it was. It smelled nice. No, I forgot to put a label on it, and it's just sat on me with all my other tobaccos, and I've so like I said, I was sorting tobaccos out last couple of weeks, reorganise them on my shelves and stuff. Come across this jar, no label on it. No idea. That smoke's alright anyway. It was an aromatic, and that's all I do know. Alright guys, what we come up to, 28, nearly 30 minutes. Normal Welch's waffle. So you got to put any comments in the box, guys, please do. I mean, if it's you know, whether you like the video, whether you didn't like the video, whether you found it boring, or hopefully it might have been a little bit informative for you. And tomorrow I'm definitely going to have to get some my arse into gear a little bit tomorrow. Like I said, this decking area here, like I said, I've got two 16-foot by, I think 16 by 16s, I think. One's a little bit off, so one might be a little bit less. So I'm going to restain all them tomorrow, which is going to be a big job, because it's a paintbrush job. So yeah, that'll be fun. But they'll look really nice when they're done though. So I'll do a before and after. I'll put some photographs up. But yeah. So guys, I wish you all well, especially you, Uncle Willie. Like I said, I'll smoke this now until you're back with us. Maybe a fortnight or something, if not sooner. So yeah, I know. Like I said, Pipe Monkey Gary was wondering what happened to Uncle Willie's Freedom Friday, RED Friday. So I was talking to him this morning, I told him about it. As you know, he'd done a video wishing him well. So I'll leave it with that. I'll leave you with that, guys. Enjoy your weekend, the rest of it. So it's well, late sort of mid-afternoon for us here in the UK. So still morning time in the US. So have a great weekend, guys. Whatever you get up to, keep safe, keep well, enjoy your smokes, and I'll catch you on the next Welsh's Waffle. Where's my clicker? Right, Bob. Let's see if this works. So 3, 2, 1.